Good afternoon. So this is what you'll be doing in Avid 7 today. So it's the start of a new week. So we have only two important things to focus on because we have state testing Thursday and Friday, which on those days you'll just state test in the morning. And then when you finally get to Avid at the end of the day, you're just going to relax since you guys had been testing for those 2 days. So we'll start class with our last college and career lesson for the month. And if you can find this in your Avid OneNote or through your Avid in Teams, and it's under second semester, and it's 519 to 521. I'll also send it to you in an email, but I do know that for some of you it hasn't been opening, so this is why we are going to go through our OneNote. So for our lesson 4, the biggest thing is the college and career pennant, and then you'll be doing an essay. Now, I don't want you to freak out. If you feel like you need more time than just this week to do the essay, that is perfectly fine. We can extend that as long as everyone in class is using their time wisely. Now, you do know that if you don't use your time wisely in your pods, extensions will not be granted. So you're going to gather all the notes that we've already taken for the careers versus jobs when you were defining them, your KWL chart with the different types of colleges, and then your last set of notes on first, second, and safety schools. Using these notes, you're going to create a pennant, college and career pennant. So what I want you to do is you're going to draw a triangle on a blank sheet of paper. So it can be lined paper, it can be any of the Avid papers, and this is going to be your draft. Once I return and I approve your draft, then you will put it on an actual pennant that I have that's on specific thick paper. So remember, this is your draft, and your draft is going to look like this. It's going to have the name of your college, the type of college from lesson 2, your first, second, and safety school. Sorry, I forgot to update that right there. The average acceptance rate, the GPA acceptance rate, your graduation rate, the application requirements, average cost per year, majors offered that support your career and job choice, your career choice, and then the job choice. Now, you probably have all of this information on a slide in your presentation that you created for me last week. Now, I'm partially through grading those. It's just taking me a little more time because there's a lot. But you could probably pull up that slide and take that information and put it on a pennant. Now draw a big triangle on that lined paper and put all that information in there to make sure it looks beautiful, nice. You should have your colored pencils or crayons or markers, something that you prefer to use with color in your backpack already. And you can use that. And if someone is missing and you're in a pod where someone has some, please ask them kindly. And if they do say no, respect their choice. Now, if we move on, if you get that done, then the next thing that you'll need to do is work on getting your summary together. So you're going to think about this unit in its entirety. So all the lessons we've done, you're going to review your focus notes, your KWA chart, your pennant. You're going to maybe look at the presentations you've already put together, and you're going to answer this in your essay. What you have learned. You're going to use your notes, your KWL chart, and your pennant to support your learning. And then how might you use the information that you learned during all of these lessons in your future? Now, I'm going to leave this kind of open because I'm really interested in seeing what your writing capabilities are and if we need to focus on those before you move up to 8th grade Avid. So the requirements, it's 1 page typed. So you're going to have to open up that Microsoft document and it has to be 1 full page. Now, your font size is going to be Times New Roman and your font type and your font size is 12 point. I do not want to see anything but those 2 things there. Please keep in mind there'll be no double spacing, no spelling errors. Remember, sentences begin with capitals and they end with periods, and you capitalize I when you're referring to yourself. So if I write, I want to go to college and the college I select is WSU, Each time I used I, it's a capital, not a small lowercase I. So this is what you'll be working on. Please be respectful to the substitute. And on Tuesday, I will not be in class on Tuesday because I have a doctor's appointment I have to go to for my eyes, as you guys all know. So I want you to, there'll be a video that the sub for that day will be showing you, so you don't have to work on this work on Tuesday, just Monday and Wednesday. Okay, have a great day. Don't forget your avid power and be kind and respectful. Thank you.